Hello, welcome. I'm Roberto Litzenberger, and we're here. We're going to watch the semifinals of the BOCA Biergarten uh, Championship. And we got Jim Glover against Jose Luis Canavesi. Should be a fun 7-point match, and let's jump right into it. Okay, playing with the clock as allotted, about 2 points, 2 minutes per point. We're just kind of setting up. Got good lights. I want to thank Nano Cabrera for setting everything up, filming everything, getting the stuff up there. Okay, and Jose Luis starts out with the 6-4, does the classic split, and a 2-1. Okay, Jim quickly hits there and brings one down. When one hits with the spare checker on the 8-point, you normally bring another one down. And double threes. Well, I'm sure he'll hit with one of them here. Use 2 more of the threes there to hit. And now for the third one. Get down. Could also step up to get it away from there. Either way. Not sure which is right. Okay, 3-2. 2 options. Okay, make an outside point. Decent play. The other play was, of course, making that middling anchor. 4-1. Looks cocked. They reset the time. Whoops, with the wrong guy going. 5-3. Ooh, and points right on his head. So far, the one roll, truncated rollout shows that the other play was best. But 1-6 will come in and will whack. Right there on the 7. Now, 3 checkers on the 24, not ideal, and a 4-3 hit. So immediately, Jim, not looking good in this game. Jose Luis has a point in his inner board. Jim has lots of, his 4 checkers back right now. And he has to decide what to do here. And I would hit. I would hit mainly because I don't want his white making points. He's got mega builders there to really attack. Those look like teeth. I mean, he's got the 3-point. Got those 2 spots in between with plenty of builders. So if anything steps up, that's like really jumping into the alligator's mouth there. He's going to get nailed. So here's a 4 to at least throw him off guard. Early game, keep hitting. Fairly decent. Okay, a 5-6. That will hit in the outfield. So now there's a massive 5 guys back. And 5-3. Good roll. On top of everything, makes the golden point, and Jim says, yeah, I can deal with this. I can play from here. Ooh, double 5s. Just in time having a point there. Back checker's blocked. Yeah, I like this. Go ahead and make the 3. It's a nice point. Bring one down. Everything looks nice and tight. Well controlled. 6-4. Interesting choices. I would get 1 checker off the back for sure. You can come up with the 4, abandon the mid. It's not bad. Or you could have, yeah, I like this. This is fun. 6-2 will jump out and safety a blot. So, you guys at home, when you watch this, you guys will have the XG feed, so I won't run around wasting time on pip counts. I've heard people complain about us trying to figure out pip counts because you guys are going to see them automatically. We'll run this after with the XG feed. You can see all the mistakes that both players are making and what I make and don't notice as well. Okay, and another double 5s here. Now that, I guess probably wasn't a cube yet. I mean, I actually probably would have cubed before that roll. It's just ugly with those guys back. You have the 1-5. Jim doesn't have a board yet. Not looking good. 5-1. This should just be step out and start making the board. Yeah, 6-5 and jump out. Okay, now 8 points your friend. Ugh. Yeah, not like this. And No, I don't know. Probably let this go here. I mean, if he had a good board, it might be a take. This does not look like a take here. It looks like too many G's. I can't guess on the G's. I mean, he has winning chances. That's often what we see in positions. We say, hey, black can win this. And black can. You know, maybe black wins this solid 25% of the time. But the gammons just start jumping up to be a little too high here, to take. Okay, 6-4. Ooh, comes right in. Oh, that's Jimmy's 6-4. And again, you're not afraid to get hit. So I jump out with the 6, and now since you already broke that 8 point, I'd slot the 4. Makes the 2. Again, I'm a friend of the 8 point, so I think that's, kind of too deep. The 8 point's good, and almost all when you're kind of building your board up, the 8 point is going to be your friend, and you want to do it. A lot of people jump to making points immediately. I build to go in for a prime, straight up. And not just me. I mean, a lot of people. It's just kind of technically right a lot of time to build a nice little prime. And now he'll jump out with the 5. You have 2 anchors. You're not afraid of being hit. Okay, yeah. I don't like that. That has to be a significant mistake at this point. Okay, a little bit about Jimmy. It's great. Your mom always says, hey, when you grow up, just go up and join the carnival or something like that. And that's what Jim did. Jim's a carny, and he's a fun guy. And not only did he used to work in a carnival, his career was built then selling carnival rides to other people. So he took the big time, and did a whole business of industry, selling carnival rides all over the world. And he's a fun guy. So that's it's a plus. He's out there trying to start going to some tournaments. I know he goes to the tournament in New York, the tournament in Florida coming up. I know he does that. Although I think he did mention he's going to be in the intermediate division, not to scare away any potential opponents in the open. He'll just play the intermediate. Okay, 5-1. Okay, so Jesus is really looking to bear checkers off here. I'm a ripper here with this. He's still got nice distributed spares. I often make small mistakes and rip too much, but I like putting pressure, and when my opponent ends up hitting me, I have a lot of checkers off. And so my idea is that a lot of people might not know when the double, might not know, and I'll know when the take. So stuff like that. So okay, 4-2. Okay, rips 1. Pretty safe at this point to do this. Still nothing leaves a shot. He does not have that 6-5 leaving a shot yet. So you can play everything else. 4-1. You just got to run. Don't lift. Don't crush your board. You just got to come out off that 5 point there. Bring it around. It's kind of an easy dividing line, because you just say to yourself, what's the line? When do you decide when to crunch? Well, just don't waste checkers. Don't burn checkers. That's normally the line. I mean, there will be exceptions. When you're playing a holding game, you can bust your board a little bit to 1 point, but you still don't want to, to keep the 5 point board, I'm saying, because you're going to have to leave it anyway. And so now he can't really make that 6 point board again. Okay, here comes the roll. Jose Luis, 6-5. And, of course, saved by the ace point there. No shot. Okay, 6-2. And he kills, hoping for the double shot there. Again, I'm not sure. I just would have ran my guy. There's the 6-5, though. Pays off. He gets the double shot now. I would have had the single shot. Misses the double shot, unfortunately. And I guess he just bring one guy around. Yeah. Lots of G's on the table here. G's are now piling up. 6-2 rips. Rips 1. Of course, not going to rip 2. 5-2, I would get out with 1. I just go with 1, a little more safer to save G. When you are saving some rolls, of course, double 3s, double 2s, double 1s, 2-1, stuff like that. But it's harder to save like this. Oh, 6-5, good number for saving. Runs it. I think he's a favorite to save after that. We'll see what happens here. 3-1 is a shot. Okay, now he's going to need to hit it too. Now it's going to be hard to contain even if he hits here. It's going to be hard to win. He misses. I guess he can stick around. I mean, he can definitely stick around now because he's not wasting by bringing the checker in. He's bringing it in perfectly efficiently. So that's fine. And 6-4, rips 2. And now get out of dodge. That's a good enough number. If he gets a little help, gets a 1, he'll be able to save gammon easy without a big doubles, and there's a 1. So he should be able to save here. Ooh, double 6s saves automatically. Ooh, no, cocked. Cocked double 6, okay. Okay, so here he goes. Jimmy's going to save unless Jose Luis rolls double 2s or higher. And 3-1. 2-0 there for Jose Luis. Jose Luis originally hails from Argentina, from Buenos Aires. He moved to the States way back, I think around 2000, 2001. He lived in Los Angeles for a while. Started playing backgammon at Patrick Gibson's tournaments, played with Steve Sachs, and other great that they're all out in Los Angeles. Now lives in Miami and runs a tournament too, runs the Miami Masters down there. Most of the people watching this, I'm sure already know that and participate in it. Great event down there, 32 players, once a month. Nice, solid entry fee, so like a good prize for a local tournament. Good prize pool. Okay, the double hit. Not normal reply for any of the five. I don't know what it was, 5-4 or 5-2. I missed the opening roll, but the 4-3 is not your standard reply for any of them to hit twice, especially if he's leading the match. But just a small mistake. And with double 4s, great shot, points on his head on the 5-point. 4-6 does not hit the blot, and the 6s is kind of awkward because he's not winning any game plans. I mean, he can't really, in theory, jumps out to race, but he's not winning the race. And 6-4 will point on his head. So immediately, after attacking him before, he's under kind of a blitz attack here, hoping for a 1, gets the 1, slows down the attack some. And I would just bring the outside guy around. No need to get the 3. That's a nice 9-point builder. 9-point builders are just awesome to make interboard points. You makes numbers like 5-2 a great number. 5-5 a great number. Hit on the ace with 2. Boom, boom. Put him up in the air immediately. And bring another one down. This is awesome. Only double 4s and double 3s will crush him. 1-6, no. And this is not... Okay, he's rolling on here, I'm sure. Just rolling on. He's in bad shape. No way was that a take. So he's just rolling on now. Hit 2. He's looking for one of his few big jokers here. 3-2. And it's probably still too good because he doesn't have a interboard point. So he can get hit. He can afford to get hit. So here's these double 2s. I switch with 2 automatically, as Jose Luis did. Bring 1 down. That's good. And I'd go all out. I'd do this. Yeah, I'm not afraid of double 4s. I'm going all out blitz. 3-6, no chance. If I can't make a point, which I can, then I split the back. Let's see, 1-6. So this is a good play on. We'll see how close it was at that point. Okay, double 2s does not make it, so we'll go 1. I go 2-3 up from the back. 2-3-4 all the way out. Yeah, just even better. 3-1 does not come out. 4-2. 4 down. I wouldn't bring it all the way. I'd bring the 4 down and 2 out. Again, I'm not worried about double 4s. He avoids double 4s this way as well. Dice on checkers count. So there's the 4. Comes in. He's hitting with everything that it can legally hit. And that does not legally hit. I would not make the anchor here. I would probably play around is good. That's the other option. There is coming in with the 5 and moving up with the 4. This is better when it does not come in an anchor, like you didn't. And the 5-3 points on his head. So wow, now this is G's are us here. This is just massive. How to estimate 2 on the bar with a closed board is 42% gammons. This is 2 on the board with all these outside checkers. So we're in the 90s here. We're in the 90s. Yeah, and wins for black. Hey, he's a better chance of winning than saving G. Okay, the saving G chances come from hitting, and then battling back, but not getting enough to win yet. And it's not looking good from here. Okay, so this is going to be 4-0. And there we go. Yeah, we don't have sound going on in a lot of these videos. There are some sound issues. It's played in a, it's played in a bar. There's background music, and there's issues with copyright on a lot of the sound. So we'll see what we can do in the future with something. Comments are great. Make that like button. Subscribe here to Sunny Florida. And if you're a local player that's watching this, comment. Either Nano or I will try to get back and say something nice, kind of help that algorithm and help Backgammon grow here in Southern Florida, which is just a hot club scene, basically, taking off. Jimmy's gotten several doubles, but to no avail. It just doesn't matter. I wouldn't even waste anything. Just 2 more crossovers. And don't waste. There he goes. Perfect. If he gets 3 more doubles, he might save. And he's going to keep rolling like he should. 6-3. Okay. What about the 3 in perfectly efficiently, probably. And then he gives up. I think he can't do it anymore. Oh, did he roll doubles? 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Yeah, guess he couldn't do it. He was out. I'm not a player that really looks and figures out if I can still do things or not. I just like to keep rolling and plan. It's just what I do. Sometimes people get annoyed. I just keep rolling. Like, you still rolling? I'm like, yeah. Like to roll. 2-1. Okay, classic split. 4-0. So Jimmy's going to be a little faster trigger finger. Oh, okay. Now the double ones, you definitely make the 5, but he's split. So you shouldn't make that there because you get hit just like this. Boom and boom. So he had a great roll, and he could have compacted it by doing stuff on both sides of the board, even when he's down. Okay, you don't win more gammons when you're hit. And he got hit a lot with direct 6s, indirect 6s, and 2-5 and 3-4 as well. 6-2. What to do? And that's reasonable, making a point. Everyone likes to kind of make their first point. They don't dream about making the 11-point first, but some people do. Sometimes you're so desperate you just want any point first. And a random outfield point is good. I say that all the time. Stick told me a long time. I took lessons from Stick way back. in the day, and I remember him saying random outfield points are good. I always remember that when I'm wondering about what to do. Making a point is good. I'll make a random outfield point. Okay, 6-1. Perfect. Yep, he's still not worried about getting trapped. Ooh, and look at that perfect little number there. Now he's still not worried because it's stripped, but that 4' can cause little problems one step away from the edge. And we'll see. Nope, problems. What? What are you talking about? You just jump out like that. Good job. And a 5 is a miss. It's kind of ugly. Yeah, you're kind of stuck doing that. I guess that's reasonable. You want to make both points in the prime, so that's reasonable play. Although we've already seen Jimmy has the tendency to want to make the inside points more than the outside. But then there he goes, and he made he did that. I would have made the 7 there. 7's your friend. That's what I want. I don't play these games only making my inside points. I make the outside as well. Okay, 6-1. So Luis really wants to tiptoe here. And leading 4-0, he's not anxious to cube now. Not with that whip back there, which the 2-point, that blot, it can cause a little bit of problems there. Can definitely cause problems. For example, in plays like this, he can't just play behind. So what does he do? This is a shot. So I just pay off. The least amount of shots is what I'd pay off now, because then I'd double. So it's 13-6. And this I might have done either 3, but this here is what? This is 2-6, all 5s, all direct 5s. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, fast cube by Jimmy. Just the threat of a hit. Not enough to cube, but he hit him. But there's still replies here. So we'll see what he does. Yeah, open it up. There he goes. This is the best if he dances. He's got plenty of flexibility. Of course, if he comes in and hits, that's dangerous. And he does get the 1. And what's he going to blow the 3? Playing safe. Probably right, considering he's ahead. Pretty scary to spread everything out. 2-1 is not a good roll at all. 2-1's a horrible roll. Kind of illustrates why that probably wasn't even a cube yet, because of things like this. So I guess he has to anchor up. This looks... this is 6s and 1s, but he can survive and not get G'd. Yeah, I want to make a point. So there you go. Yeah. Jose Luis in the driver's seat again with needing 6s, preferably 6s or a 5-1, but he will take any 1 if he doesn't get it. And he gets any 1. He's going to look. He knows he's hitting. And I guess he says, okay, that's my 4. Because he doesn't want to leave the good 6. Double 1s. Again, not a great number. And now I think he'll lift. I would lift and go to the 5. Okay, so he doesn't lift. Now he goes for the prime. Again, this is the kind of scenario we saw before, which I was saying that he didn't want to necessarily build the inside point, but he wants to build the prime. Said your 8 points your friend, your 7 points your definite friend, and building all these kind of situations. And another real lousy roll for building the prime, but he did hit. He did get the hit off the edge, which is great. If he dances, he's going to be in the driver's seat. But 2-3, he's not. Dangerous. I bet he'll play safe again. That magnet, which is a 3-point, is attracting more fans over there. 1-6. He comes in with the 1 and no good 6. Of course, here he can come in. He'll go probably 11-5 is what I would do here. 11-5 is probably a little better containment. But it shouldn't be that big of a difference. 2-1. Just horrible. There's the magnet again. Boing. Or he could break the back. You know, he has multiple magnets. Which one? That one makes it easier for him to jump those back checkers from the 20 point, but either one's good. 2-1, man. Jimmy, he can't attack. He's getting all these really small numbers here. 2-1 are not good. He had a game plan, which is attacking, and he's just not getting it. And I would force myself to get hit. I would step up and go to the 8 point there. I'd go 11-8. So if you're going to come out, you're going to hit me. I'm going to have timing. And if you don't come out like this, I'm going to pounce on you. Look at that magnet on the 3 point. Really powerful magnet. It's hard to get those. Now finally another 2-1. This time it hits. He brings the 8s into play. So now he has the 5-3 and 6-2. Also to cover. Besides 4s. And a 2-5 bounces right out. So, yeah, 4 points board is not as good as it looks. 2-3. Very nice reply. Using his checkers very efficiently to kick some butt. And 1-6, you can't get more efficient than that. That's just an awesome roll. And in and out. Come with the 4 and jump out with the 5 with the same checker. Come with the 5 and jump out with the 4. It ends up in the same place. If you come with the 5, you could switch checkers just for the hell of it. Get them, you know, air them out. It's kind of like aerating the garden. Aerate those checkers. Could help. Yeah, there's lots of superstitions in backgammon. That could be one of them. You got to aerate those checkers. Move some of the bottom ones. Ooh, 6-2. This is shot land. Just comes around. I would jump out with the 6 from the back and go 6-4. Try to leave the outfield contact. Something like that. He does this play. Could be fine. 5-1. Just awesome. Points on the 2 point. Double 3s dance. 5-4. This will run home. It's going to be hard to clear. Jimmy's going to have chances here to get shots. Got 2 gaps. Yeah, I like that too. Because he doesn't have 6s yet. He doesn't want to break his 20 yet with a 6. Not necessarily. 2-1. That magnet's going to come in handy. There it is. Attracting those checkers. 3-6 comes out from the back. Awesome. Boing, boing. And now we're going to see action. This is, it's like 50-50 game. In equity, one leaves more gammons. Jose Luis has the cube. But it's not a very efficient cube because what's his take point? If he passes, it's going to be 1 away, 7 away. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9% take point. So you're not going to see a recube here by Jose Luis. Even in a two-roll position, he should not redouble. So you will not see a redouble until we get to some ridiculous position like in the bear off. When he really dips down to below 9%. But I bet it will probably be around 6.5, 7%. If he gets it in. That's the general feel when we all feel that, he doesn't have a chance in the world. It's completely dead in the water. Okay, there's a hit. And I would keep that one going. Yeah, more coverage if you jump out with that 1-6. Of course, double 1s has some fun. 1-4. Not fun. And Jose Luis has a cube, but he's not going to be able to use it. 4-2. So again, here I would just jump out. Oh, okay. So there is something to say about coming in to the 6. Because if he doesn't jump out, you need the hit. Not with that one, though. It would not jump. No. If you're going to come in with the 4. You don't move all the checkers at once. If he's going to come in with the 4, come in with the 4 and think about the 2. Because now he has free space if he jumps over him. Like this. See, that's free space. If he did it the other way, he'd have a chance to hit him there with 7s and 1s. This is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I run from the back. Could be dangerous, but it's good solid contact. Yeah, probably just run 1 from the back. And that's what he did. We'll see. Of course, when I do this, I get 2-1'd on all the time. Or, double 1s, double 2s. It's amazing. It's my perception. Yep, kind of like that. That happens all the time. Now Jimmy's like, why did I move that? I know I'm not supposed to when I'm behind. Well, it happens. He had a great game rolling. Now he's in trouble. Although now, if he gets a 4, he's right back into it. That's how this game works. Okay, lots of numbers still leave a shot. All the high ones, not the low ones. So Luis plays super safe. Perfect. He says, I don't really need a G here. I just want you to run home and get out of here. I don't need a gammon because I'm going to be winning 6-0. You're going to have a 9% chance anyway. If I win that gammon, well, good for me. And this is a good solid roll. So this is going to be no G. Not close. So what about time? I think I've had a reasonable amount of time to go over stuff here. Although a lot of time, I see Jose Luis's time. He has until his 14-minute now. I guess Jimmy's used a little bit more time. That's helped us out here. When people play real fast, we can't see the analysis. We can't talk about the plays. When people play slow, we can talk. But everyone has their style, the way they play too. Some people like playing fast because they just see the moves and move on. Boom. Well, not going to win this game. He's not going to lose G either. Everything will eventually get off. And he'll probably come in and say, okay, I give up. Is there a way to win this? I don't know. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, double sixes. Not anymore. You just keep rolling. It's great when people said, oh, you can't win. I said, you want to bet? And you just do 2-1, double sixes, 2-1, double sixes, 2-1, double sixes, and it looks different. Of course, you have just as good as a chance to win the lottery, but it's not as good as a story. Because you can't tell anyone when you win the lottery. You can tell someone you come back from the dead and backgammon. I guess you can tell people when you win the lottery. I don't know. I didn't tell anyone when I won. $3-1. No, I won the lottery when I married my wife, Irina. So I did win the lottery, and everybody knows that. Everyone rubs it in my face. I can never complain about anything because I won the lottery. Okay. Oh man, Jimmy's not really getting a break here. 6-zip. Okay, there you go. Double threes is nice. Makes the 5. Definitely bring another one down. Now I want to be around here for a while, so let's. I'm gonna root for Jimmy a little bit here. Yeah, I met Jimmy at the Florida tournament. No, I think New York. Yeah, it was New York post-COVID. Got to hang out some and talk, and told me a little bit about his history and playing. I know he started playing backgammon back from New Jersey, and I think he went to Massachusetts in the 90s, I think. He had told me he bought Bill Roberti's book, and then he met Roberti playing in the local club up in Massachusetts. So that's what's great about backgammon community. You can learn about the stars, and then you can play them. I think we all have stories like that one way or another. Because people stick around. Lots of longevity. Okay, here comes a big roll. What's that? 2-1 hits. Good answer. Stops Jimmy from using those builders right away. And that's not a good roll because he can't come out. I would consider whacking there. Just not so many numbers hit in the outfield. You know, when you get 7, well, that 7 doesn't hit. So the 4-3 was blocked. When you get into 7s and 8s, you get really close to, you know, it's like having a direct shot almost. And they can do plays like this, like prime you in. And right at the wrong time. Look at that. Blocked in, can't jump the back. Got 3 guys 1 step away from the edge of a 5 prime. And this is going to be tough. Well, he's got 1s to open up and 2s to cover. 6-4 is just lousy. I guess he just hit. I just hit on the ace. 5-1. 5 will come down. Go to the ace. I don't really see the reason to go to the ace. Yeah, I don't see the reason to go to the ace. Can always do that later. 5-3 will just cover. Can't play the 5. And desperately seeking 1s. Well, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough way to go here. This is the semifinal here, so they do have there's the final. Winner here will go into the final, and I'm not sure who's winning the other bracket. 2-1. He hits. 4-3 comes up to the edge. And this time I would go to the 2. Yeah. They're actually doing good. Jose Luis is waiting until the clock is hit. Jimmy's thinking about his moves. I like this rhythm of play. And 6-3, good play. Jumping with both here. Not jumping, kind of moving up with one of them, but this is good. So it's going to be 2. And then 3. So he does hit to buy a little time. 4-6 just jumps right out. So this is looking all Jose Luis here. Ooh, double 6s. But it's not enough. He's blocked. He's hemmed in back there with those back guys. 1 step away from the edge. And just brings it all the way around. Because Jose Luis is this ace point made. You really don't want your ace point made in these situations. You really want to prime and have him bust more. But he'll bust. Ooh, double 6s. It's a good roll now. Doesn't move any checkers. Okay, 5-1. Looks fine. 3-2. Okay, 5-point board alert. At least for a roll. 3 dead checkers though. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 6-2. I might have brought a checker in. 1-3. He moved 1-4, right? Yeah, 1-3. There you go. No. Well. Okay, maybe. Maybe I missed something. Huh. Yeah, I guess since you're slotting a new point, it seems right-ish. I don't like stacking the checkers there for reduced mobility. Well, this is a good roll. This will play itself. Man, a 3-point game with the busted board. I guess he has more win chances racing than with contact here. And he said, you didn't hit the clock and you didn't give me my dice. There you go. I guess Jimmy's used to tapping or picking up dice or whatever. Oh, 2-1. Hit and cover. 3-1 comes in. Brings the checker down. So races, you know, Jimmy's got that speed board. 4-1. He's going to bounce it up too. He's going to bounce. He doesn't want to get hit. 3-6. He's going to stick around. No, you got to evaluate this. You got to evaluate the race, his chances. Now, you know Jose Luis is going to keep hitting and lifting. But Jimmy's just going to go for the race. So, yeah, I got race. And it's probably right because there's not that many numbers to leave a shot now. It's only 6-5 and double sixes really left a shot. And this is, you know, he's one double back. It's actually pretty close. He might not even need a double if he gets big numbers. It really gets down to how they deal with their gaps. So 5. Here I might have gone 5 and 2, 6-4. That's kind of a cute play. I probably don't like doing, but might have been right. Okay, that fills in the gap. Perfect. Yeah. So now I just need just a double behind, I think. A double plus, because a double would equal him out here. So he needs more than... He needs Jose Luis to miss and get a double or 2 doubles to be ahead. Okay, so there's the 3. Getting ready to miss. 5-2. It just keeps playing on bars, and I can get my double anytime. Double 3s. That's a miss. Oh, does it legally, but in a way that always confuses me. Okay, so now Jimmy just needs a double. Okay, 3-roll. He's down to around 21%. Below that now because not all doubles work for him. So he's probably around 19%. Ooh. And now he got it. Now he's 83%. Let's see. Okay, another game. Survive Crawford. Big win. I know that feels good. Definitely feels good when you're getting crushed. Crushed out of oblivion there. You don't want to be shut out. Not on national television. You don't want to be shut out. Well, there's no shutout now. 6-1 post Crawford. So this is a free drop score. Jose Luis, if he does not like the opening and the reply here, you can basically opt and pass and say, hey, let's play another game. A little decision on who gets to move, but the high die does move here. 6-4, he makes it. I think on this score, I think you want to make the point. It's really, you want to play gammon go-ish no matter what you do. Oh, that's ugly though. I would double this, and now this is not a take. I'd use my free drop, and Jose Luis uses his free drop. Okay, 6-2. This is where I'd take a little break and go get some water. Post Crawford trick score. So Jimmy does not need the double right away. I mean, it is a double right away, so you can double right away, and it is correct to double. But there's nothing that loses his market after, Jose Luis opened with a 3-1. Now Jose Luis is crushing him, so he doesn't need the double here. He can, but there's no reason to. And there may be reasons not to. Reasons not to is, I kind of consider this game a chicken. The reason not to is you don't know if your opponent will play things right, will know when they're supposed to take, when they're supposed to pass exactly. On the flip side, you might not know when to do it before you lose your market. So now he just threw it out there, and Jose Luis grabs it right away. You know, and that's fine. Yeah, he's an intermediate player. Go ahead and do that. I would have waited until I get some big joker to kind of instill fear. You want them to see the fear of gammons, like the gammon god. You want to get to the point right where they start thinking, gammons are going to get me. Gammons are going to get me. And then they might pass. But you need to get to that point. If they're never feeling that gammons are going to get me, gammons are going to get me, you can still wait. One six hits. I probably would have jumped out with the other guy. I don't like, when I'm trying to break free, I don't like being in that kind of hit zone right there. We can use this as sixes, ones, and fours. But we're not bad. 0-3-2 is going to come in and hit. Now, I'm normally always trying just to play. Oh, okay, now this is going to hit too. Just distribution-wise, you just hit. Yeah. He's just trying to put checkers where he belongs and hit and still contain. You're still not thinking about, ooh, I'm going to play a double anchor game, even if it doesn't matter. Although these are the scores you are more likely to want to play double anchor games, and the gammons can't hurt you. The scores now that the gammons do not hurt Jimmy at all, so he can just get as many checkers back, and he can also play really risky and really bold, those really scary plays that leave blots all over the place, because you know if it goes bad, it doesn't matter. I mean, he still loses, but it doesn't matter how he loses, so to speak. Okay, 5-1. There's a 1 and jump out from the back. 4 primes are huge. You need distribution. Move it on out. There you go. Good play. I like that. Spread checkers out all over the board. 4-3 is going to hit. So he'd really like to make that outside point, and that would stop the prime being built. That's good. I would just slot here. I wouldn't hit. I would slot 6-5. You got your double anchor. You want to put... The idea is you just put checkers where they belong. And I love the 8 point. 8 point's your friend. I said it earlier. And that, that doesn't... It more belongs on the stacking than that. As we had said, that's a point you might potentially want to make there, is the opponent's 9, to block him from priming you. Kind of squeeze him out. Multiple options there. Okay, 3-1. So now you could have, if you did the other play, could have hit and then covered. Yeah, I don't know about that. So I'm not sure. I see a stack. He's got double anchors now. He's got checkers back. And he wants the 5 point. And he doesn't want to stack. And that's how you do it. Now he makes his 5. Perfect. And I would split the very back here. Get him to the edge. I'm not playing a 24-point game here. 8 points your friend. You want to make that. You don't want to put checkers on top of your prime. Yeah. No. You don't care if you're hit. It's a point you want to make. Hit would probably help you. Yeah, and I would. And this is fine. It's confusing, Jimmy. Does Jimmy want to hit with 5s? Does he want to jump with 6s? What's he going to do? It's not easy here. I don't even know if that's right. Probably is still. Doesn't want to make that 5 prime in front of him. And because I have a prime, I would hit. He's compromised and not getting over that prime, so I would hit here. He doesn't have the relative timing to stick back. He's going to burn. So you got plays like this. So now you just jump out from the front and hit. You have to jump out. Got to jump the prime. Yeah. Of course, he can get hit back. And then Jose Luis can make his 5 prime that way. Well, 2-5 will hit outside. Blots all over the place. 3-5. 3 comes in and probably 5 hits, unfortunately. Or jumps out. Actually, probably jump out. I don't like that checker on the 2. I probably just would have jumped out, although it's scary either way. Okay, 3-4. Where do you hit? I'd probably hit on the 4. Maybe I'd be wrong there. Yeah, he's out of relative timing, so I guess this isn't bad, actually. Ooh, where do you want to hit back? I would not hit. I would jump out with the back one. Jump out to the 9. No hit. You're still jumping out. I really want that at the edge of the prime. You need to get a lot of checkers out and around to gain timing. Yeah, I didn't want to dance because he's not really moving forward. Good, that's a good roll. So I'd bring 2 checkers up to the edge there. I mean, you could feasibly make both innerboard points there right now. I would not hit. Checker's my friend there. I like the 7 point. I'm not going forward. And I say fellow says I wouldn't even hit. I wouldn't even hit. I might have hit that back checker. I might have hit that checker which is out there, the checker on the 10. But I wouldn't have hit the ones in his board because his board is it's crunching. Can't even make peanut butter that crunchy. This is where you guys can see the bib count. You can just know by looking. He's not ahead by 160 pips that he needs to deal with this kind of game. So Luis is great. Doesn't have any wasted checkers. For 1, come up to the edge with the 4, and I just move the 1 in the outfield. There's really nothing else here. I think he hurt his board too much. I don't like being down to 2 points, and I would never go to the 2 there. I don't see the reason for that. If he's worried about getting hit, he doesn't really care about getting hit. But here I'd hit. I'm just going to crush. This is good because he's out of relative timing. But I would bring all the checkers into view, bring the other one up too, and really get ready to make that 5 prime. And see his board dissipate here. This board, you're going to see it disappear. It's going to be like magic. It's going to crunch. What do they call, like the street tacos with Doritos or something? A street tacos with that crunch. That's going to be his board. Street taco board. Looks good at first. It's crunchy. But in the end, you don't feel too good about it. So I just leave your board. I'd come up 3 and bring another one up to the edge. Don't keep the ace point there. Maybe bring another one up. Break the back. No. That's good for about keeping points, but he's also afraid about not being hit. It's an easy fix, sort of. I just wouldn't have kept the ace. You need to get checkers up and around. So that was already a crunch, but that was a voluntary crunch. For this, Jimmy was telling me that he likes the deuce point more than he likes the bar and the 8 point. And he likes having the ace point more than he likes having the 5 point. And the main thing is he needs checkers out. He's never going to have timing for an ace deuce game. But if he gets some checkers out, he can have timing for a 2-4 or a 3-4 or something like that. Whatever happens. But here we got massive back game. So this is not a PR game. So, I'm not worried about PR at all in this kind of game. You're worried about winning. It's how each person plays it the best way. If you're playing a live person and you note certain tendencies that some people have, you can definitely take advantage of that. In these situations, they just want to put checkers where they belong. See, I wouldn't even jump out there. Jimmy's shown that he kind of wants to hit, and I would stay back there and let him hit me. No, he did anyway. So, okay. So I don't think he wanted the hit. I'd come in on the 1. Maybe not. Might be right to do that. That's just kind of provocative. So this is good. You don't bust. Step up. Step up from the back. I would come up and I'd probably break both. I'd get 6s and 5s to get out. Oh, don't go to the A's. If anything, just kill all your checkers is better than that. Leave 4 blots on your underboard. Okay, you got the 5 to get out. That's good. And with the 2, I would step up from the back to have more checkers to jump out. Up, and there's the 5 prime. It's the 5 prime you've been waiting for. Oh, dust in the wind. Yeah, this is a dust in the wind position. Dust in the wind. Not all backgammon positions are dust in the wind, but this is. And now he correctly says, I'm not going to hit this. Your board's already bust. I don't know about that. I probably just would have played in 7 to 6, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone really knows what's right there. Wait, what? I think I missed that, but I would make my 5, or I would have stepped up with more in the back to get out. Oh, he has to hit. Oh, he can't jump out. 5-4. Sorry, Charlie. No. You got to make me move the other one. No. So normally when someone makes an illegal move, what I do is you reset the position. It means there's something you didn't understand about what was going on. So it's best just to go back to start and then make your move to make sure you're not missing something. So technically, Jimmy could make his board backwards here, but I'm still going for a dust in the wind. 5-2, no 5. This is a really, really slow bear end like this. Jimmy needs to up. So this is a good number. Jump up from the back. Get the guy to the edge of the prime to jump out. See, like this, you're going to have to break your 4 point when he's got all those spares and he'll point on you. And you don't want that. So you come up and you can jump out with 6s instead of getting crushed. Okay, I'm jumping out with 2 is decent. But he's still out of timing. And double 2 is a great number. That's what I mean. Look at all those perfectly placed checkers here by Jose Luis. Nothing wasted. All in front. And he's got the slow bearing because he doesn't have to play as high numbers. And I would break the bar. Yeah, I think I would have broken the bar there. That's 3 numbers blocking it. He brought in from the back. Only the 6s were blocking that one. Probably would have brought the guy into the 4 instead of putting the other guy on the bar. Because now I don't want my 7 because you already have the ace point. Okay, 4-1. This is how you bring stuff together. Universe kind of can come back together here again. 2-5, kind of lousy. You don't want to get double hit. Guess you don't matter, but you need guys on the other side of the board, though. Might have been right just to do the 2. I probably would have come across with the 5 in the outfield. Double 6 dance. This is action. Will he cover? Amazingly, he gets the 4. And I would step up from the rear. Get that guy out. Get timing. You can also split. That's good because you need more coverage in the outfield. But see, I really didn't want that bar point now. It's not doing much. Only stopping 4 3s. This is kind of right the way backgammon does. Right when you start thinking you have a chance. Because you go from these positions that are like, seemingly 1% positions to these positions that, you look great, but you still have like, what, 15% or something. And you can start getting your hopes up. So we'll see if he can carry it through. Definitely step up. That would not have been my 4. I would have done the other one because it's further back. Desperately seeking a 4. He gets the 4. That's awesome. And again, I would have come in with the other one. Ooh, if you can make the 5-point board, it's going to be really sexy. He doesn't. Okay, step up with the 1 from the back because you need another guy out. And play all out here. You're just only stopping 4-3. I would go 7-5 and 23-22 because I need to get out. And that would have stopped this hit. He will hit off the edge here. I think he should. Looks like it's right. Oh, maybe it's not. It's the kind of thing I do almost instinctively. Almost instinctively. I think it's right. I don't remember. I don't have a collection by Blunder folder of that happening. 3-5 is an awesome shot. Hits, jumps out. Wow. This dust in the wind positions have futures sometimes. He says, I'm going to keep that anchor for a roll. I'm not going to let you point on me. And he would have hit him. But he's like, my prime's going to hold. So this shows that at some point, even when you're attacking, if with that 1, I didn't think of it at the time, but I thought it felt it was right for the 1. But that really helps you move forward and get out to your favor when stuff start going in your direction later on. This is just a tragedy. Okay, he has to go. He has to run from the back. And it's a boom boom for everyone. It's basically a mutual attack game, basically, here. And 2-1 pop. Aroni. 5-5 dance. Really throws the ball in the hose. So a 5-3 will make the 2. That's powerful. 4-5. Ooh, he dances. So he just really needs to jump out with 5s. 6-5 jumps out with both. Boom. Only 3-4 hits this roll. No, double 3s too. 3-4 and double 3s. 5-1 no. Ooh, big trouble now. That was the battle. Just when you thought you were getting away with it, they pull you back in. So I'm not a good actor. I don't remember that line. Godfather trying to walk away from it all, and then they pull you back in right when you try to walk away. Right when Jimmy thought he was going to have a game again. Just didn't quite work out. And he doesn't need the hit here. Yeah, no hit. No longer desperate. He's just kind of walking home here. Two, 1. Also no need to hit. Got 6-4. Ooh, that's can't really be right there. I would have kept the checkers on the other side. Would have gone 6-4 and moved the checker up. 6-4. Okay, so amazingly, with all that, Jimmy's board did not really bust. He ended up making the ace and deuce point, but did not bust his board. And is battling back. And look at this. Life after death. Rips a checker, but still has really strong contact. There's a 4. He'll slot. There's plenty of shots here coming up. Plenty of life. 3-2. Pick and rip. Pick and rip. He might come in on the 4, so it's less shots after. So he doesn't no guarantee he's going to come back on the 3. He wants to dance or get a 3. He does not want to be forced in with a 4. He gets forced in with a 4. So that was a good, big gain there for Jose Luis. Although he does make his 5-point board, it's a lot less contact here. A lot less numbers leave a shot. That's not one of them. There are lots of shots on there, at least like, what, 16, I think, shots, something like that. 16 minus the doubles. So at least 12 numbers leave a shot. Okay. It does open him up to a couple mini pick and passes. And double fives is not one of those. That's a I1. Congratulations, Jose Luis. He's going to play the final. Good job, Jimmy. I hope to see both you guys soon. And there's a handshake. Again, I want to thank everyone. Thanks, Sunny Florida Backgammon. Thank Nano. And thank BOCA Biergarten there. And hopefully go out. Play some live backgammon. Get to the Florida event that's coming up soon. It's going to have a great tournament run by Ben Friesen. It's going to come up locally there. Guys, all take care.